Okay, well, welcome back everyone. This is Curry with Cherished Relics Boutique, coming back to you again with part 2 of this massive jewelry jar, my favorite jewelry jar. We kind of just opened up the top and went through what poured out last time, but we're gonna move on to other exciting things in there. These are the single earrings from part 1, so I'm just gonna, take those out and set them to the back. See if we can find any of those matches. There were a couple of, there was a couple sterling silver and even some 14 karat gold earring backs in there actually. And so for those of you who are first time visiting my channel, I sell part-time on eBay. So I want to apologize. I actually am I'm not even over it completely, but I've had a cold, and you can definitely tell that I still do. I just don't feel great, but I'm trying to get better. So I apologize for my sniffly, not normal sounding voice. Yeah, so with that being said, remember any of my videos, you can look in the description part if there's any items that you see during my videos that you're interested in doing a private sale on. You can send me the information that is listed in the description underneath the video, the description part of the video. I'll also put it up on the screen. Yeah, and as I've mentioned before, I'm going to be sorting these items into, I think I'm going to break it down into 3 sorts now. Anything I'm going to sell on my eBay store, which is also called Cherished Relics Boutique. And then stuff that I'm going to use to create a wearable lot, meaning there's nothing wrong with it, there's nothing broken, but maybe not just quite the things I want to, sell. And then I'm going to have a craft scrap lot as well that I put together, and that people can purchase it in bulk. So I've also got sort of some things set aside that are items that need to get fixed. So I guess that's kind of an extra tub there too. But because there's always things that might just need a little jump ring here, or need a little, rhinestone added there, whatever. So yeah. So with that being said, I have my presidium here and my magnet and my, loop and all those things. So this thing is already open because I opened it the other day. So I'm just going to kind of put it on its side here. Here you can see what we're looking at here. It's probably going to take this video and one more. Whoops. Okay. Well, that's coming out today. And let me just get a few things out for today. Gosh, that doesn't barely look like I did any damage, but I think I'll take out a few more things. Okay, so I'm going to set that jar off to the side since we don't need it right now. And then all of these goodies, I'm just going to kind of shove back. And I can just kind of be pulling items in as we go. This is very light. Big plastic faux pearl cabochon, kind of glued down. Very inexpensive. Nothing fancy. I would put this in a wearable lot. I wouldn't even bother selling it. I mean, it's nice, but it's just not that nice. Another one. Let me get a cleaning cloth. My hands in the winter time are the worst about getting dry. I mean, I could soak my hands in lotion and cuticle oil, and in the winter, it is the worst. So excuse me for the terribleness of my nails. They just always look that way. With that being said, I put lotion on, and then the lotion is all over the stuff. This looks like plastic here. So this little brooch here, also gold tone. It's got a thing here that you could open up. It kind of snaps in for purposes of a bail. So you can wear it two ways. Yeah, but that is definitely plastic. You know, but if the type look someone's going for, that might be what they need. So those are both wearable. Okay, here we have some vintage Baroque pearls with some nice crystal accents on there and some really pretty filigree caps. Very pretty. It's got some little kind of square seed beads in between there. These are glass pearls. Got a vintage sort of brass, larger spring ring clasp. So yeah, that's a nice vintage set of pearls. And let me measure that for you. So that would be about 27 inches long. So those are nice. I think that I would probably sell those. Ooh, we've got a very nice, you know, glass blown pendant here. I have no idea how to tell if it's Murano or not. All I know is it's, you know, it's glass. Let me clean it up a little bit. I know there's different techniques that are used in that, but a big heart with kind of red and yellow copper accents. So I will, I think I have so many of these, I might put them together and make a whole like lot that I might sell together of these. I have a lot of these. All right, a Christmas brooch with some sparkly red faceted stones there. We're missing a few, one here, one here, one here, one here, but I could replace those. It's still very nice. I don't see any mark there. It's got a normal safety clasp. It's probably about the size of a $50. It's very sparkly. All the red stones are nice. I'll have to work out trying to find some stones to glue in there for sure. Okay. Okay, yeah, I believe these are a whole bunch of glass beads. They're really pretty. Some unique colors. Just, you know, probably hand strung by somebody. But I do see a clasp on here that is probably a 925 clasp. You can see it right there. 925. It's really small. But yeah, okay. So that's a nice necklace. It's definitely like a choker length. Probably about 16 inches, I'm guessing. Maybe even like 17 inches. That's nice. Okay, we have, oh, unfortunately it's missing some, and that's the color of a stone or a bead that I can't replace. You can see someone went in here and tried to do something because they put some seed beads in here, but they don't look the same as what these were filled in with, unfortunately. I think someone just needs to go in and do pearls or something, but unfortunately it's losing all its parts there. Kind of some, you know, gunmetal. This is just plastic. So I would probably put that in scrap, I guess. Craft, scrap. When I say craft, I mean scrap, vice versa. Okay. Here we've got a very nice watch. I'm not sure what that says. Xavier, maybe. Okay. I think this, and then it says quartz, so it definitely takes a battery. Huh. Looks like at one point it did have a safety kind of chain here, but it's gone. I don't know anything about this watch or the make or anything, so I'd have to do some research. I mean, outside of the safety thing being gone, it looks physically like it's in good shape, but I have no idea if it works because the battery's not working. So I have I can go in and put batteries in watches and see if they work before I ever sell them. So that's what I do. So I will check on that. Okay, we've got this heart gold. Oh, look, it makes music. I guess it was supposed to at one point make music. Doesn't anymore. At one point, a locket that made music. How funny. I assume that that's, yeah, that's just glass or whatever. Definitely magnetic. Okay, so it's on a very thin herringbone chain here. I hate when they end up getting like kinks in them. Which they do sometimes. And this is definitely not gold or silver. Okay. Anyways, just gold tone. Let me measure it for you real quick. I'm guessing it's probably like 20 inches, or actually it's about 23 inches. Okay, good to know. So it's a pretty big kind of puffy locket, you know, larger than a quarter. So there's that. I'll put that in wearable. We've got a kind of a brooch here, gold tone with a bit of a texture, and I was trying to put that in there. Oh, I do see a brand on there. It says Monet. Can you guys see it? Monet. Okay, so that's nice. It's got a little bit of wear right there where it's sort of losing some of its gold. I don't know. I may see. I may try to sell that. Okay, we have another brooch here. It says made in England. Cara. Does that say? Cara, C-A-R-A. China. Stratfordshire. I've seen a lot of these kind of brooches. A lot of times they're chipped off, and unfortunately that's the case with this one, because if you look at this leaf right here, it's just ever so slightly chipped off. I'm sure someone could like file that down and make it look like it was meant to be that. I don't know. And it's lost some of its green enameling here. I guess you wouldn't consider it enamel. It's not enamel because it's not over metal. This is like some sort of porcelain, painted porcelain thing. But it's still pretty. I'm gonna still try to sell that as is. But this appears to be a like the back end of a knife from, I guess, some sort of sterling set. See, it's been dented here on the side. It's not in great shape, dented there as well. But someone, yeah, cut that off and then turned it into a brooch. So this is definitely a homemade project there, but still a cool idea. Don't know how old that is, and I don't see anything about how old the silver is. Okay, this is magnetic, the clasp and stuff, but it's possible that this could be silver plated. So, okay. Never seen anything like that. I need to research it. I'm going to put it in to be researched for my booth. Okay. Earring. 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 Okay, this is a very interesting looking necklace. It's wire wrapped in places. I know the amber wood sometimes has like marks on the inside, almost like bubbles. So I'm not sure, but like this one's shinier than the rest. So I don't know why some of them are so, unless they're just fake. Okay, so it's got a lobster claw clasp here. In a different color with a extension there. It's probably 16 inches, I'm guessing. Okay, so that's 15 inches plus your 2-inch extension. Oh, it looks more like 3-inch extension. Okay. Okay, we have a very interesting looking ring here. Gold tone with some whole bunch of rhinestones and faux pearls. So these pearls are real, and this one is not. This is faux. That's weird. And there's missing a pearl right there. Okay, definitely magnetic. I don't see any marks in here. I mean, it's a pretty significant ring, pretty large. A certain kind of person has to be able to wear that. But those are authentic pearls in there. It's interesting. They kind of vary in color. Okay, so I'm really not quite sure what I'm going to do with this, because I'd rather keep the pearls and use them for something else when the rest of the ring is really kind of not worth anything. It doesn't have a maker's mark or anything on it. Kind of a crazy thing, but like I said, those are real freshwater pearls. So very interesting. Has anyone ever seen anything like this? It's the first time for me. Okay, I will investigate. It looks like to be a pretty old brooch, but not too old, because it's just got, it's not a safety clasp, it's just, or if it is, oh, it is a safety clasp. But I feel like it's missing a whole bunch of stones. I mean, not just a few, but a ton. So I think I definitely will scrap that, unless for some reason I discover it's sterling silver, which I doubt it is. Yeah. I don't think it's sterling silver. I'm just going to put that in scrap craft. I have another brooch here. Kind of cool. They kind of intertwine. The textured side intertwines with the smooth side. Gold tone. Safety clasp. I don't think I see any mark on it anywhere for a brand, but I think it's cool. I definitely can sell that. Okay. See what I mean? I get lots of these. Here's another one. Needs to be cleaned up a little bit. So like I mentioned earlier, this is a jewelry jar. I did part 1 of the other day. It's a jewelry jar from an antique store. I don't know. They always tend to be better when I get them from an antique store than from a thrift store, which I guess makes sense. Just seems to be better stuff. Anyways, so yeah, this is another glass pendant with some, you know, lime green swirly accents in there with some copper kind of stripes or, you know, swirls or whatever. Anyways, like I said, I may try to put things together and make a lot of those glass things. All these single earrings I'm just putting to the back. Now this looks like BAKELITE to me. I'm not a professional in BAKELITE, but I do know that if you rub it a whole bunch, it'll smell like formaldehyde. I'll have to say it does. I also know I have some 409 here that I could do a real quick test on it. So there's a couple different things you can use to test for BAKELITE, which is a type of vintage plastic. One of the things you can use is like the original formula, the clear formula of 409. But I know you can also use this like Smithcone, I'm saying it wrong, I'll put it up on the screen. It's like this pink kind of stuff that when you rub it on, it turns yellow. But for here, it's the clear 409. And I'm going to do this in an inconspicuous spot. And if I rub it and it is BAKELITE, then it should come off as yellow onto my Q-tip. And there you go. Looks like we got some BAKELITE. Okay. That's good to know. Okay, cool. I don't think I have one single BAKELITE sold or listed item on my website yet. So, this will be a first. So that's pretty cool. It's got like a cherry, I guess. I don't know. Some leaves. I don't know. It looks like a string was here at one point, like something was hanging from there. I don't know. But okay, very cool. I will definitely list that. Okay, earlier I found some of these things that I think used to be a bracelet, so I'll add that to my stack of... Oh, it looks like we have a little floral cloisonne pendant. It's kind of a bubble, hollow or whatever. Both sides are the same. It's probably about the size of a quarter. That's pretty. I can definitely sell that. Okay, so, this is a significant chain. What's going on here? This is very vintagey. So that's the clasp, 3-strand, triple strand, vintage gold tone. This link is cool because it's like double links. Link, link, link. Oh, and then this one's also double links. It's just smaller. That's interesting. And then that one's a different type. And it comes down here to the bottom. On the longest chain, it's got some sort of medallion. It looks like it would open, but I don't think it does. But it does have initials. What do we say? Would we say this is? P? What would that be? But it's definitely losing some of its gold layering, so I do not think that this is like real as you can see here. But I do think it's vintage. So it's a really kind of cool old vintage, you know, fold over clasp there. Huh, very interesting. So obviously the long strand hangs really long. So it's interesting. It's like a double Rollo link because it's a Rollo link. So I guess the shortest is about 23, 28, and the longest being, oh, it's closer to 34, not 36. Okay, that's definitely had some wear on it. I really don't know much about it, but I guess that's something I may just have to put into a wearable lot. I don't feel like it's an antique or anything. I don't know. It's not real gold. I may end up, you know, Google Lens searching it or something. Okay, this is ceramic. A little pin here. Yeah, little sheep out in the pasture. Aren't they cute? It's a nice little pin. I can sell that for sure. This has definitely had more gold tone. There does seem to be a mark on here. It might say Sarah, or I don't know. Let me use my loop. No, it says listener is what it says. But it's definitely seen better days. Definitely has some of its gold tone wearing off. I don't know if I would still sell that even though it's name brand. I'm going to put it in sell for now until I decide otherwise. Okay, I have another stretch watch here. It's quartz, so it needs a battery, of course. It doesn't seem to have anything wrong with it. Fits a wrist about my size, which I have a pretty small wrist. And it looks like that brand name says Carriage. I don't know anything about that. Okay, well, I guess the main thing is to see if it works. I'll probably go in a wearable lot. Okay. So I guess this is a stopwatch, but it doesn't have the thing up here. That's weird. I wonder if it like came off. Okay, I'm gonna set this to the side and wait if in the rest of the jar, whatever the thing that twists in there, because it might have something to do with how I can get it open, because I can't like get it open like the way it is. Okay, I'm just gonna set it off to the side for now. We have a tangled mess here, I apologize. Oh my goodness, this is quite a charm necklace. Holy schmoly. Okay, this is what we got. It appears to be a very rubbed off toggle clasp on a textured link chain, and I'm just going to go down this and show you every single one of the dangles. So this kind of cone shaped with balls, a little sun, looks like a coin medallion, a little cupid, a big pearl, a little quartz watch, a big cross there, little things that hold little stones, but it's only got one of them. Okay, well, what is this random little necklace here? That's interesting. That looks gold to me. Okay, yeah, this link has these little hanging toggles from it. Little fleur de whatever the thing is from, you know, gosh, New Orleans. I can remember the name of that. I'll put it up there. Initials of somebody. Like an apple, maybe. A little fake face watch. A little, that's pretty. Dangle there, a heart. These are interesting. And another pearl. Well, that would be, I guess, what we would recall a, I've seen lots of charm bracelets, but I guess I've never seen a charm necklace. But all of it looks pretty cheap. I guess I'll put that in wearable. Fun though. Definitely fun. Oh, now I want to see about this chain. This really looks gold to me. Okay, the little spring ring is magnetic, but the actual chain is not. So this looks a lot like gold to me. Before I put this video, I will test this and I will let you know if it's authentic gold. Looks like sometimes chains get put in these and kind of gets caught in other jewelry. People don't know that they're in there. So that would be a great find if that's the case. I will set it aside to test it. Okay, I have a really old key here. Kind of a brass key, and it's got the number 5 on it. I don't know if you can see that. 5. Okay. Another watch, and this says Gruen, I think. Gruen, it's really nice. Quartz. Does it work? Oh, it works. Okay. All right, well, that's nice. Yeah, it definitely needs to get some cleaning up. It's got some funk right in here. It's not part of the watch, but I can go in and clean that up. I don't really know what that is, but anyways, I might try to sell that. Okay, another brooch. It's got all of its pieces there. Looks like it's just some sort of, you know, like glass. It's not, it may be hand painted or just an imprint on it. It's really made to look older than it probably is. It's got a safety clasp there, but there's nothing wrong with it, so I'll put it in to sell. It's a very Celtic looking. It appears this is a I don't know what this pink stuff is. This is a scarf clip. I don't see any name back there, but it definitely has very Celtic-y looking patterns on it. Okay, might put that in a wearable lot. Oh, well, I actually have a match here. Some earrings that are very rustic looking. This is some type of stone, unpolished stone, with a dangle off of, this is definitely leather, and it's got some other stones there. I'd probably sell those. Those are, you know, they're heavy. They're definitely very artsy. Okay, this is a very unique brooch. The whole bunch of, I guess those are cows. I don't know. The cowbell Unfortunately, this very center one is losing a little bit of its gold. I don't think I see any brand in there. I see like some part where it's been like scratched there, but I don't see a brand. So that's interesting. Sort of a cow brooch. Huh. Okay, I'll probably put that in a wearable lot. Okay, this is pretty. Just a really long, kind of oval aqua stone. I think they're glass beads. They sound like glass beads. They're a little bit cold. With sort of some square silver tone links. The whole necklace is, let's see, like 44 inches. Kind of unique, different. I know, I guess I would probably put that in a wearable lot. It needs a little bit of cleaning up. There's a lot of gold in here. I mean, I don't mean gold, but you know, I did find gold on the first day though, when I was doing all this stuff. So I never know. And like I said, I'm gonna test this, see what that is. But I highly doubt that this is gold. This is just a little like leaf that, you know, they like dip in gold color, kind of a pendant. So I'll put that in maybe wearable. This is a very significant necklace here. Wow. Okay. Appears to be on a lobster claw clasp. It is not sterling silver, but definitely stone beads. Very, very heavy. Might be some sort of agate or jasper. I know, but whatever it is, it's definitely a natural stone. With a big rectangular pendant there. Got some little textured accent beads in between the stones. So this is about 17 inches. I'm sorry, is that wrong? No, let me do that again. 18 inches, my bad, 18 inches. So yeah, it's looking like that. I'll sell that. Okay, so I think this is a sweater clip. That's what that is. So it attaches to, like, you have your sweater that you put on, and like you maybe instead of buttoning at the top, you just attach this, and it keeps it from like coming off your shoulders. Very interesting. Little clip-y there. Very vintage. Little leaf texture there. Those are cool. I'll probably sell those. Losing just a little bit of its gold tone. Okay, some more of these beads. I found some of these the other day that were part of a bracelet, so I'm just setting those in there in the craft lot. Okay, so this is cold. So it's either glass or ceramic. I don't know if that's turquoise or not. It's most likely dyed howlite. You can see how it's sort of white on the inside there. My suspicion is it's a dyed howlite with sort of some ceramic beads and black seed beads. This says Kate on it, on the little hang tag, and it looks like it needs to be repaired. It is a toggle clasp, but doesn't have the other half of its toggle. I am not sure whether or not that is sterling silver or not. My guess is not, because it's showing some magnetism there. But that is a choker length necklace, looking like that. It's about 16 inches. I'm not going to measure it. But that's what it is. So that needs to get fixed. Okay. Again, it's got a charm on it here. What does this say? It says Celebrity New York. I don't know if that means it would be sterling silver or not. I don't know anything. Probably it's definitely not sterling silver. Huh. Well, regardless, I guess that's craft because it's broken. Don't know what I'm supposed to do with that. Got another little shoe here. I swear I saw one of these the other day. Maybe it was the first part of this video. I had opened one up and there was a little shoe charm. So that's cute. Okay, here's a bracelet. It's on a lobster claw clasp. I'm not lobster claw, I'm sorry. Toggle clasp, very pretty. But this is like a mesh bracelet. It just doesn't match like the style. The mesh bracelet is just so cheapy looking, but then this toggle clasp is so nice. I would take that toggle clasp off and use it on something else personally. It's a really small bracelet, probably a child size. So, yeah, I'm going to put it into fix because I'll probably take off that toggle clasp. We've got some teeny little mother of pearl beads there. I'll go ahead and put those in craft. More earrings. Okay. We've got a bar brooch here. It's got a safety clasp. Sort of alternating texture and smooth. Very simple. Doesn't appear to be losing any of its silver. It's definitely magnetic though, so yeah, it needs to be cleaned up a little bit, but I'd probably put that in a wearable lot, I guess. I don't see any mark on it. Okay. This is in a bag. Let's take it out of the bag. I don't know why it's in a bag. In the jar, it was in a bag in a jar. Oh, look, it says Monet. Okay, a little Monet pin. Okay. Huh. He's cute. Okay, I don't know why he's in the bag. He doesn't need to be. Okay, I definitely will sell that. If you wonder what I'm doing, I'm just placing earrings back there. Single earrings. Okay, we've got a brooch here with plastic stones glued down there. No mark on it. I probably would put that in wearable. I've got another scarf clip here. It's got some wear there. It's losing some of its gold tone. Probably put that in wearable. I guess that's an earring. Oh, okay. Okay, we've got a 3-tone bracelet here. Brass, probably copper, and maybe silver. I don't know. It's needs to be cleaned up. It's not magnetic. Okay, so I think I'm going to have to clean that up. It's just a little bangle. Looks like that. Okay. I'm going to have to clean that up. So I will, I'm going to finish this little pile here. And then if I have any matching earrings back there, I'll go over those before I quit for the day. And then there should be one more part, part 3. Everything gets all tangled. It makes me crazy. Okay. So this is cold. I think those are... those are probably just glass, little small glass beads on a... I can't tell what maker's mark that is. Can you tell me? I don't know what that is. I don't know what direction it goes. Huh. Well, whatever this is, it's rubbing off the gold tone. So, I don't know. I guess I'd probably put that in wearable. I mean, it's heavy. It might be metal. I'm not sure what it is. This might be actually like metal. Because in between, it doesn't, those spaces, you'd think there'd be like a knot or a seed bead. Sorry. But there isn't either of them. It's just like on this metal thing, and when you look really close up, it looks metal. Okay, I'm gonna have to hold that out to investigate it, to be potentially sold. Okay, so we've got a brooch here, silver tone, lobster claw, I'm sorry, safety clasp. It is not missing any stones, but it has a lot of yellowing going on, which doesn't look that great. I could try to clean it up a little, but I'll probably put that in a wearable lot. Okay, here's some pins here. It's another Girl Scout. I get lots of Girl Scout pins. That I know you can age them based on the clasp in the back. And then this is a France pin. Okay. You can put those in wearable, I guess. I might sell the Girl Scout pin, actually. That might be worth some money. Okay. Another brooch here with a faux pearl, glued in pearl there. We've got a, what appears to be like a bent. I'm so confused. What's going on here? Oh, there we go. Yeah, this safety clasp is not working too great for whatever reason. I'm not sure why. The whole thing, oh, look, it just fell apart as I stood here. Okay, so now our safety clasp has become a C clasp. Hilarious. Okay, I'm just going to put that in wearable. All right, good to know. So many earrings. Oh, this looks gold to me. was all tangled up in that stuff. What does it say? I'm gonna just have to look under my loupe. I just can't read it. I'm too blind. I'm sorry. Okay. It says Italy. Oh my God, it's gold. Oh, Italy, 14 karat gold. Wow. A gold chain, everyone. I've definitely gotten gold earrings before. The last thing I had gold earrings, a couple pairs of them. But I've never gotten a gold chain before. Okay, and on the spring ring it says 585, which I guess is the number for gold. I know is the number for gold, 585. So this is a really, if you look at the texture of this chain, isn't that beautiful? Oh my gosh, this is such an awesome find. Look at how pretty that chain is. It's super short. It's definitely a choker length chain. Let me measure it. Oh my goodness, that's so awesome. I'm going to keep this 100%. So that's 15-inch gold chain we found there. Oh my gosh, that completely has paid for the whole thing. But so has the other gold that I've already found. What a find. Cool. Cool, cool. Okay, I guess this is some sort of button that goes on. I'm not sure. It says something on the back here. It says something stamp. Let me read it with my loupe. It says SCH Schwab Stamp and Seal, Milwaukee. Huh. Okay. But I don't know if that, I don't know how you take it off. Never seen one of these before. Have you? Does anyone know what SSOSC stands for? Is that a military thing? It makes me feel like it should be military. Here's a sign language pin. There. I'll put that in wearable. Earring. Earring, earring, earring. Earring. Don't know. Tie pin. Necklace. Necklace. Oh, this looks gold too. My goodness, it's my lucky day. Oh, it's not gold. Bummer. Okay. Oh, here we have a golf bag tie pin. Twist on tie pin. Okay. I may try to sell that. Somebody might think that's cool. We've got another vintage chain here. A thicker chain. I'm not sure what that says on there. Hold on. It says Napier. Oh. Must be pretty vintagey Napier because I'm not used to it being written on the thing like that. But it's a little Napier kind of choker length chain, gold tone, almost kind of rose gold, a really deep. That's a great chain to put something on. We got a little bit of verdigris going on right here. It needs to be dealt with, but otherwise it's in fine condition. So I'll definitely sell that. I'm going to have to research this. I don't know what it is. I'll look into it. Okay, this is interesting. This is one of those little ball bead snap things, but someone has obviously accented it by taking, you know, the bars that we make earrings out of and wrapping it around it. That's a really unique way to do that. It's a very artsy thing. Isn't that cool? That's cool. Sure, it's all magnetic, but it doesn't change that it's cool. Okay, I'll probably put that in a wearable lot. This is interesting. This is like some sort of, I guess, like a pin for your hat or something. Looks like a little acorn with a stone on there. Okay, it is just glass. It is not moving. But that's interesting. I guess it's a little hat pin. Okay, I'll try to sell that. Okay, I have not found the match for this yet, so I'm going to add that back into the jar, and we can do it on the last day. Let me get all these earrings and see if we have any matches. Okay. Well, the first things my eyes go to are these huge, huge pierced earrings. Look at those. Kind of a hollow metal. Pretty heavy. They're definitely magnetic. So, but somebody's looking to make a statement. Those are it. So those are pretty cool. I'll put that and sell. Here we have some pierced earrings with sort of, you know, a geometric trapezoid shape there. One inside the other, gold tone. Probably something like Avon. I don't know that for sure. But if I looked on the back, I could tell you. Yes, the back says Avon. So a pair of Avon vintage dangle earrings there. So those are nice. I'll sell those. Sorry, I was trying to show them to you again. I'll sell those. Definitely some things I don't have matches for yet. No, I do have a match for this one though. These are some absolutely stunning earrings. Look at these. And I will test them between now and when I do this video, so I'll let you know on the screen how they tested. But those are beautiful with some really nice glass beads and, gosh, some gemstones in there as well. So, I don't know if this is a type of jasper maybe. And all of these faceted beads, I believe, are glass. This is kind of got green with touches of pink. I know there's a name of stone that looks like that. I just can't remember it at this exact second. But those are really pretty earrings. Dangle earrings on hook spike ear spikes. Really love those. Okay, nice. Definitely can sell those. Oh, sorry. Here's another match I'm finding here. These are really cool. Kind of this open work filigree. Yeah, those have real beads there at the bottom and at the top. Maybe they're a type of jade. Let's see. Oh, yeah, probably nephrite jade, I'm guessing. And then this is just a little glass crystal. But those are really pretty earrings. Let me look on the backs here, see if it says anything. Let me look on my loop. Okay, the back says 925. So obviously a vermeil set. It wouldn't surprise me if that whole earring set is that, because the backs match. They're the same to each other. So that's a good find. I really like that. I'll definitely sell that. Okay, so you've got like a little rose, gold rose dangle earrings here with plastic faceted beads there. I think they're plastic. Pretty sure they're plastic. I'll put that in wearable. I'm just putting the stuff back here that I know there's not a match for. Well, I guess we don't have a lot more matches yet, because I'm not finding other matches right now, unfortunately. And this is that gold earring I found the other day. That was a cubic zirconia, but the actual metal is gold. I just don't have its twin yet. Okay, so those are gonna all have to wait until our next video. Okay, so with that being said, I promise that so I'm going to put all those in a baggie, but this is how much we have left for the last video. Quite a bit to do. So I hope you'll join me for part 3 of this antique store jewelry jar. We found some great stuff today. We found some gold. That's great. Found some pearls. Some really pretty stuff in here. So thanks for joining me. Be sure to give me a like on the way out if this is content you enjoy. You know, all that stuff. Yeah, there's an opportunity to subscribe to my page somewhere in the corner here as the video ends. So I want to thank you again for joining me. I'm sorry that I sound awful. I'm, like I said, still just getting over this cold. So we'll see you guys next time around. Have a great night. Bye.